So here's a little bit of a video on what's located where for the IS300 and other cars 2JZGE heads. The cylinder heads have a bunch of E-Torx stuff coming off of them. Those are inverse female torques. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the exhaust manifold. 1, 2 of these guys for I forget what. This is the holder for one of the hoses. And I actually never noticed that round fastener thing before. There's a ground wire here that's fairly important. That's using a standard, looks like a 12 maybe millimeter. And over here, you've got your coolant sensor for the temperature. And then 1, 2 for the heads, and then 1, 2 for the water outlet that goes back to the radiator out of the block and the head. And don't mess with that. This guy here looks like a 14. Your lovely crank position sensor guy. And then up top here toward the front, these two, not those two, these two. And on the back, these two. And then this pipe is actually press fit, but you won't have to worry about that most of the time. So here's an inventory of all the hardware that came off of it at this stage from the cylinder head. And you got your engine hanger, engine coolant temperature sensor with a washer, crush washer that's got like a rubber insulation, so probably not electrically conductive or not critically. It's about the same size as your oil crush washer on the IS, but not as thick. Probably get pretty good grounding through those threads as it is, so I don't think that needs to be conductive. You've got the 2 bolts that hold the cam position sensor in, your 8 bolts for the exhaust manifold, which are E8s, and then these E7s here that go on the exhaust side up high, and then these 4 E8s, 2 go to the water outlet and 2 hold on the final part of the manifold, and these 4 for the valve cover. You've got your ground that's on the side that I showed you earlier. And then actually this part here, looking at it, was broken apparently by somebody heavy-handed. Not really sure what that strange fastener does. It's some kind of mushroom rivet. It's really peculiar to me. But this holds the hose, and that's the bolt for it. That's pretty much the whole bit of hardware that's on the video there that you'd want to look out for when you put it back together. Double check everything before you've got it all cramped inside the engine bay.